with 60DFT. I'm at the MagPul booth. I'm here with John. He's going to tell us a little bit about their new lever gun stuff that they're doing.
So this is a new platform for us. The stock fits the Marlin 1895, 336, and 1894 as long as they have the pistol grip or curved lower lever tank. And then we do a 4N that's for the 1895s that previously had the handguard cap configuration. So if you got a barrel band, you could probably have a gunsmith add the dovetail hanger. But if you have a handguard cap model, like an SBL, any of the current Ruger-made Marlins, it'll drop right in.
Cool. So let me ask you something. Is it going to work on the new Rossi platform as well, since they're based off of that?
It depends. We've looked at a few different guns. There may be some fit variances in how they shape their tangs or how they contour it to their furniture.
Okay.
So no guarantee it's going to fit anything perfect. It may take some modifications, but there are other guns you can probably make it work on.
Right.
Pretty cool stock and handguard. If you've ever installed any of the aftermarket handguards before, it's about a 6-person, 3-hour job in some cases. You got to get it in the right order. On this one, you remove the OEM one, take the handguard cap off, rock it on, put 2 screws in, and you're done. So it's about as easy as installing an AR handguard.
Yeah, and I was noticing that they have nice, smooth finish to them. I noticed on one of these, this one, it has you can add the M-lock covers on it, and have the rubber on it. It made it really nice.
Yeah, it'll fit our Type 1 and Type 2 covers. Yeah. You've got 6 M-lock slots on every side of the handguard for accessory mounting.
That's cool. One thing I really like about it is how light it is. When you start putting some of the aluminum stuff on it, which looks really cool, it gets really heavy. And if you're trying to keep it as a backwood trails gun or hiking gun, it's like it starts to get to where you don't want to carry it again. And that's one of the things I like about this is how light it's going to be.
Yeah, light, tough, more or less weatherproof.
Yes.
Easy to install. That's a really big one on the 4N.
Right.
On the stock, especially for the weight and the cost, nothing else kind of touches the features that are out there. There's a lot of good stocks, but this one's going to come in, around $140.
Really? Wow.
So if you hit that button on the side and pop it open.
Pop it open here?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
You'll see it's got onboard round storage. So
that's cool.
It'll come with 3 different inserts, 45-70, 30-30, and then just an open one. You can stuff whatever you want in it.
Okay.
Then we've got the M-lock slots on the side. You take those covers out, and you can put quivers, sling mounts, anything else you want to put on the side. Nice. Rubber butt hat. You've got a QD cup in the butt. That's really handy if you run your sling on the bottom of the gun.
Right.
It carries the gun up higher so you're not dragging it through the brush. It's a really, really good way to carry it.
That's cool.
Adjustable length of pull through those spacers. You can see on this one we got adjustable comb height.
Right.
So they just screw in through the bottom in their 1/4-inch increments. So
okay.
Basically 0, quarter, 0.50, and 0.75.
Awesome.
That way, if you're using barrel-mounted iron sights, we got you covered. If you've got a variable power optic on a rail, we got you covered, and you still get a good cheap weld.
Cool. So are they out now, or
they're shipping right now?
Awesome.
Yep, you can go buy them on the website today.
So, all right, guys. Well, go to MagPul, check these out. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. Hey guys, Brian here with 60DFT. We're still at NRA annual meetings in Dallas. We're with Marshall with OSS Outfitters. Marshall, it's good to see you, man. We see you all the time, so tell us about OSS Outfitters and what you guys do.
So we basically take pretty much any lever action and we customize it, make it better, make them cycle better. We do full action jobs, Cerakote, barrel threading, you name it, we'll make it happen. If the parts don't fit, we'll make them fit. So this was actually a full-size handguard that we had to cut down just to fit this mare's leg here. They're no longer making handguards for that, so we made it happen.
So how did you get started with OSS Outfitters? What made you start it?
So this started off as a hobby, and basically I found a tactical lever action and fell in love with it. And then I went searching on the internet, and I found Ranger Point Precision, who has been very great to us, and spent a lot of money and built the first one, and then I built I think 6 more after that. Got in a little bit of trouble at home, and then we decided, we'll sell the parts, and nobody wanted to work on the lever action, so then we got the FFL, and then we started going and finding someone to do the barrel threading and the Cerakote and all the little stuff that we couldn't do in-house in the beginning, and then that slowly evolved into us piecing together one more thing after the other that we can do in-house. So we're 90% of everything we do is in-house. We just started doing our Cerakote in-house just a couple months ago, and this has been a really popular one that we did, just the Vault Tech 44 mag Rossi Airs leg and the Nuka-Cola saddle ring. So it's trying to get more creative with stuff that we do and make it better. You know, we pride ourselves on the Cerakote. No lines, no ridges, and warranting all of our stuff too. Everything we do.
It's awesome. So you work on. I see you work on the Rossi 92, and you've got the Marlins here. You also work on the Henrys and Rossi 95, right?
So any Rossi,
Any Rossi,
any Henry, any Marlin, any Winchester. If it's a lever action, we'll do it. Even if it's not, and you want action work done, or arrow threading, or Cerakote, or anything like that. If you want something, we'll make it happen.
Well, and you know, you're kind of here close to home too, here in Dallas. You know, not what 45 minutes away over there, Colorado.
With traffic, it was 45 minutes. On Saturday and Sunday, without the traffic, I left. I think I put the GPS into 5 or 10 minutes in. It's like 25 minutes away.
That's cool.
30, 45 minutes.
Awesome. Well, Mark, it's good to see you again. Thanks. We'll have fun later.
Yes, sir.
Hey guys, Brian again. We're still here at NRA. Annual meetings in Dallas. We're here at the XS Sights booth with Allison, and she's going to tell us about some of their new lever gun sight systems that they just came out with. So, Allison, good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
So tell me what we got.
Yeah, we've got lever rails and ghost ring sights for the Rossi R95, and then for the R92 we have a little short rail.
So is this going to be the short rail for the R92s like that? Is it going to just be like the Winchester 94s then?
Yep. Yes,
Cool.
sir. Yeah, we're looking at maybe introducing a sight option for that one as well in the somewhat near future, but right now the rail option is available. Mount an optic, mount a red dot, do whatever you want on there.
Cool.
Makes those guns a little bit more versatile.
Yeah, awesome. So yeah, I've got several of the different lever guns, and one of my 94 has this on it, and then my Marlin 1894 has the full rail on it. And what I love about it, it's an old model, and it actually has a dovetail sight. And so y'all actually made the sight to fit in with the dovetail instead of the screw on it. That's really nice.
Yeah, we have options for a lot of those Marlins, like you said. All of the Henrys with either the dovetail front or the screw-on front. We're trying to offer more options for the lever gun users. So I know they're really popular right now. It feels like they're having like a resurgence.
Yeah, they really are. And walking around the show, you see more and more companies that are bringing them back out. So I may be putting you on the spot here, but are the stuff that like Smith & Wesson's is based off the Marlin 1895? Is that going to be your sight mount should be working on that, right?
So I'll let you in on a little secret. We're actually the factory sight and rail on that Smith & Wesson
Awesome.
firearm. So,
Cool.
Yes, yeah.
So it will fit because y'all are making it. That's cool. So that's awesome. So yeah, and I guess that would probably be the same being held true for Aero Precision and Stag Arms too, right?
Air Precision, I believe so. I'm not going to say yes. I can't remember exactly if they will work or not, but a strong possibility.
Well, that's what I think. From what I had been heard from Aero Precision and from Stag Arms, they're all based off the Marlin 336 and 1894 pattern. So I'm sure it probably would work. So.
Yeah, if all those screws line up,
yeah, right.
You might get lucky.
Might get lucky. That's right. So, cool. Well, Allison, thank you very much for your time. Good to see you. Hi, guys. So here we are again at NRA annual meetings in Dallas. We're finishing up the day here with Andy with Primary Arms. Andy, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Man, I've been with you guys for a while. I've followed y'all all of your new optics and stuff, and you said you're going to run through it with me. So let's start off with your pistol optic. I know you're hiding it, so let's start the new one, the R15, right?
Yes. So the RS15 that we got, it just came out just a couple months ago. It's been a huge hit for the market because it has a Vulcan reticle with a 250 MOA red dot with the dot. So it's not a chevron like we partner with Hollison, but it's just a single dot 3 MOA and with the chevron Vulcan reticle on the outside. So what it is that it'll direct you on point aim a lot better. So if you're shooting offhand, it just guides you to it. So you don't even see the big old ring. So it's supposed to just let you make sure that you point in the right direction, and also you can see the dot. You don't even see that big.
Yeah, so I've got the Holosun teamed up ACSS Vulcan on one of my training pistols, and I use it a lot for new shooters that are just learning to do the optic. And that way, when they're looking through it, I can tell them if you see any of the big circle on the outside, you know that you don't, wherever you see that circle is where you need to adjust. And so that has been an amazing thing, you know, just being able to sit there and go, oh, my sight, my grip's off, and then get it adjusted. So that's an awesome optic, and it's cool to see that y'all are doing it in-house now. Holosun's been great with y'all. It's been a good thing, but just being able to do it in-house probably makes y'all feel really good.
Oh yes, definitely. We have different footprints that's coming out in the future. Stay tuned. This is one of the C-Mode footprint at this moment, and we also have some more in the books.
Awesome. Sounds good. So what do we got next? I see you have 2 ARs down here on the bottom.
Yes, this is one of the biggest requests from all the customers. Is our PLX, the platinum level, basically for the Nova reticle.
Okay, so the Nova reticle. So you want to explain about the Nova reticle?
Yes. So Nova basically is super bright, it's daylight bright, and what it is that you can see anything outside when you shoot it. It's just super bright, it's fiber optic, and the second focal point for this one. The Japanese glass, or the PLX, is what everybody's been asking for, because we originally came out with the SLX version, which is a less expensive model, but it does the same thing. It's also fiber wire, and this one is actually already out. We just recently released this new color, and we also originally have the black one that was released last year. This is a little bit longer than the PLX model, but the PLX model is the higher grade.
Right, and so your SLX stands for silver line, and the PLX is the platinum line.
Correct.
Okay, so I knew every once in a while I'm good at that, but yeah, that's amazing for it to be a fiber optic dot, as bright as it is. You would think that it was something other than fiber optic. You know, it's awesome. So
and the second focal plane. So everybody who likes second focal plane, this will be one of the best ones.
That's right. Yeah, and with for those that don't understand, the first focal plane versus the second. On the second focal plane, your crosshair stays the same size no matter what magnification.
Correct.
And then on a first focal plane, as your magnification decreases, the reticle gets smaller, and as it increases, it gets larger, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So what do we have next?
All right. So everybody know our micro prism has been always the biggest hit. Edge glass reticle. You don't have to worry about battery. And basically, what it is that our new one that's coming out is the GeoX version. Now, this is almost like an unlimited eye relief. No matter where you pick it up and how you cheek wheel it, you still find the reticle super easy.
Okay.
That's one of the biggest complaints about eye relief. And this one, you can go all the way out here and you still can see it.
Wow.
So if you have an open gun and it has a ACOG footprint, you might be able to throw this on there just to try it out.
So, and what is the magnification on it?
1x.
1x, okay.
Correct.
Oh, yeah. That is, like you said, it's as far as you want to get away. That's cool.
Correct.
So,
And we have a green model and a red model.
And a red.
Yep, that's coming out hopefully in June and July this next couple months.
All right, cool. That's awesome. So what do we got next?
Oh, we got our new red dot MD21.
Okay.
This is just an upgrade version of our original MD21. It's a push button, just like the previous GLXs here. This is also push button, no more rotary. Turning on the reticle. So what it is that this is the 2 button on top, and it also have auto shut off by itself as well.
Cool.
And the other version of this one is a solar version.
Oh,
so there's 2 different versions.
Okay. Yeah.
And then there's also ACS's reticle also with these.
ACS as well. That's awesome.
Yeah, these are pretty much of the new cars that we have. We have different mounts as well, like you see this one right here.
Yes.
Different type of riser. And this is also coming out in the next couple months.
That's cool.
Very excited with this new product that we just released, announced it this year at SHOT.
Right.
And hopefully, we're catching up with the supply chain. Everything is coming out very soon.
Sounds good. Thanks, Andy. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
I wasn't ready. I asked if y'all were ready.
All right, guys. Brian here with 6L DFT. We're at the NexBelt booth here at the NRA annual meetings with Josh.
Yeah.
So tell us what you got today, Josh.
Yeah, so this is one of our new products. This is the inner belt, first of its kind, adjustable inner belt. Ratchet technology. and then you cut it to your size. The ratchet is 1/4 inch, so you got 4 increments in between every inch. On this end, you got the ruler. You cut it to your size down. You ratchet it in. You release it with the button. Like I said, so it's the Velcro, the outer Velcro.
Cool. So you can wear it as an underbelt for a duty belt or for a competition.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, you'll be able to adjust it. And then we have other styles, just like for carry, 1.5 inch width. And then we got the same concept, ratchet in, but it's made sturdy for a firearm.
So is this a new buckle that just came up?
Yeah, so the buckle idea came from the Velcro, so it wouldn't interfere. And then we had a lot of customers asking if we could put it on the other one for it's a little bit more sleek. You won't be able to see it.
Well, I know I have almost every one of my belts that I wear anymore, your NexBelts, and I know that from a appendix carry standpoint, the smaller the buckle, the nicer.
Yeah, the better. You'll be able to put your holster right here.
Right.
And be able to carry appendix.
Yeah.
Or even put the buckle off to the side.
Yeah,
Not have to worry about
that looks awesome, dude. I look forward to that. So, are you selling the buckle separately yet, or?
We do online now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to go get one to replace on all my belts.
Yeah.
So, and then I don't know. I've got dress belts. I have different ones. I wear this one all the time for outdoors, and then.
Let me grab this one right here. We just actually acquired a company called the John.
Okay.
And now we're actually producing some belts here in the U.S. This is first of its kind. It's Water Buffalo on our. It's made here in the U.S.
That's really nice. I mean, granted, it's not your EDC belt because of the fact that you have your.
So it still has the inner liner, but it feels different and a lot comfortable because of the leather.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you start really pushing it, you won't be able to get because it has the liner still in there.
That's cool. I really like that. So yeah, I found that y'all's belts hold up better than everything else. So I'm really pleased with it. Thanks, Josh. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming by.